Hello, welcome to day 24 of our 30 Days of Gratitude series. Let's get into this. So I'm going to be reading from Ephesians chapter 5, verses 1 and 2. Therefore be imitators of God as beloved children, and walk in love as Christ loved us, and gave himself up for us a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. I don't know. It's a beautiful verse, I think. So today our prompt is coming from developgoodhabits.com. It's describe a happy childhood memory. And I don't know, like I've got good stuff, but the thing that popped out in my mind the most was this time I was playing on the little swing set my parents had gotten for us in our backyard, and I was playing with my friend Bethany. And I looked over and I was like, what is that giant lump over there? What is this thing? And it turns out it was a huge turtle. And soon all the neighborhood kids were in my yard looking at this giant turtle. And then this guy got this crate and put the turtle in it. And I was like, we gotta show my parents. And we went to the front door, and my dad was still in his pajamas, and they're like, here, look, it's a giant turtle. And I feel like he couldn't have cared less, or maybe it was just the fact that there were 1,000 children in his yard. But it was awesome. I was like, oh man, I got a turtle in my yard, and it's huge. It was huge. It was the biggest turtle that I have seen in person. That was not at the zoo, and it was awesome. So yeah, what is a favorite, a happy childhood memory for you? And I also wanted to continue a little bit more about what I was talking about yesterday with the Dr. Carolyn Leaf podcast I was listening to, and talking about the extremes, not extreme gratitude, maybe extreme gratitude, but basically not leaving room for anything else besides gratitude. And it's not real gratitude if it's started by guilt. So, and I think sometimes those of us who are Christians, there's a special side to that, because we're like, I know what the word says. I know that I'm supposed to say only good things about myself and where I'm at. And sometimes that can be taken to an extreme. And if you are having some serious issues, or you're upset about something, but you refuse to acknowledge it, that's not good. So we need to be grateful, and that's important. But don't forget, David went to God with all of his problems, and he had some big problems. He had a lot going on, and he was honest with God about the crap that was going on in his life. But he called on God. He called on the name of the Lord, and God didn't say, don't talk to me about your negativity. Look what I've done for you. And God has done so much for us. But I think it's important to be honest with ourselves and with God. So yeah, what is a childhood memory that you look back on fondly? And I will see you again tomorrow for day 25.